What's going on, Memphis and world? This is Rodney Real Estate Tate here with Assured Real Estate Services, and I'm just doing this quick little video while I'm riding to my next destination. Just wanted to talk about what I've done today. The most important thing that I've done today was the political soiree with MAAR, which is our Memphis Area Association of Realtors. And in that meeting, I met a lot of the candidates for the upcoming election. Remember that tomorrow, or really July, what's today? The 13th is early voting. Starts early voting tomorrow. On July 13th, we have early voting. So be mindful. Know that know who you're voting for. Know what issues are important to you and in your community. Those are really big things. I want to let you guys know, as far as shaking the hands of all these politicians that I talked to tonight, and what they say and what they believe are the issues for Shelby County and the city of Memphis. And I can name drop. I shook Trustee Lenore, who was our tax trustee, tax assessor trustee. His hand, I shook his hand. I didn't see Lee Harris, who's running opposed to him, even though he was in the building. I don't know how I missed him. I did try to catch him, but I just didn't see him. Also, there was Senator Tate was in the building. You know, I love Senator Tate, not because it's just our last name, but the guy has a personality that's much larger in the room. And I definitely admire that about him. He also is an advocate for fairness and justice in our neighborhoods. Oh my goodness, he was the one who brought the bill for the Neighborhood Protection Act to the floor. So I guess he's a sponsor. His sponsored bill, the Neighborhood Protection Act, which was done in 2011. He's running opposed to Katrina Robinson, who and I haven't seen a lot of experience from her in the political arena, but her resume looks pretty good, and she seems like a nice young lady. But yeah, so I mean, and who else did I meet tonight? Probate court. I saw Chris Thomas tonight. Met him, shook his hand. He's in a boot for whatever reason. I didn't ask him about it personally, but we did talk about what he wanted to do with probate court. Shelby County Sheriff, the Sheriff's Office, that's a big one for me. Floyd Bonner, I shook his hand, talked to him tonight, actually grilled him. I had a colleague of mine, Miss Keisha Whitaker. She and I both kind of, we didn't really hold him up in a corner or anything like that, but we did ask him a couple of serious questions, and I really liked his responses. He was asking for help, obviously in positions that he's in. They do have a certain amount of power. However, there's still a need for the community to also mobilize and get behind some of these candidates and in our government to help our neighborhoods be more prosperous and move towards wealth building and equal and great quality of life. That's what we're looking for. So I really enjoyed talking to him and his answers about criminal justice reform and some things that we could do about that, and how mental health is an issue in the criminal justice system that isn't really talked about as much as it should be, and I look forward to electing him, one, and two, to see what he has as far as trying to be a little more modern. It's really not the word I'm looking for, but a little more forward-thinking. Progressive is the word I'm looking for. Progressive in his thinking of what he wants to do with the criminal justice system as far as the county is concerned. So it was great to meet him. I do not know who his opposing candidate is, but I do know that they have a tough go at it, because Mr. Bonner is very transparent. He has a lovely wife. Met both of them well, met her tonight. I met him at a couple of events I've been at in events past. Who else? Probate court. Judges. I did meet Miss Jennifer Johnson Mitchell as the judge for criminal court in Division 10. I met her. She seems like a really nice lady. It was her first time running. I asked her about her experience in running, and in her experience, she's excited. She's a little bit anxious as well in her first time running for a seat at the judge table like this, and I think she's a really good candidate. I think she's running against Judge Knight, who I think runs with the slogan Judge Knight is a vote right, or vote right Judge Knight, something like that. I don't know, it's something like that. But I didn't meet her. I know I saw her, or at least one of her campaign colleagues, in the parking lot, who had her flyer on everybody's window. However, Miss Mitchell actually was in the building. I shook her hand. She seems very genuine, and I just don't know much about her study, or her field of study, or how she practiced as a law advocate in our community at all. So I have a little bit of research to do there, but I'm excited about all the candidates. There are 21 days as of today. By the time I post this, it'll probably be 20 or 19 days. But very, very good event. Shout out to MAAR for putting on the event. Kate Redden for the advertising. Ken Scroggs, who is in governmental affairs, and also threw this event on his birthday. So this political event was actually his birthday party kind of thing, which is definitely admirable. It shows that realtors are also civic leaders in our own right, and kudos to him and the team that actually put this on, because there really was a very good turnout, and I appreciate everything that MAAR does, not only for me, but for the organization, for the city, and also for where we stand in the state and the national aspect, in the eyesight of the nation. So with that, I think that is all I'm going to talk about right now. Tune in on Saturday to our live broadcast, Politics with Partners. Me and Justin are going to break down the candidates running, also early election and the day of, things that you should expect, and how to be involved, and how to get your family and friends involved as well. So tune in then, and I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys. Bye.